All right, Alex, let me tell you about 2016, the meme year.
Oh, you didn't even do our new little intro. Hi, welcome to Let Me Tell You About, the more artistic Sleepy Cast. Let me tell you about 2016, the year where memes took over the planet.
But first, we have to talk about Morphox, Alex.
More Fox, really? We're gonna do this in our episode now? Okay,
Yeah,
so
we were in the middle of a conversation involving a lot of quack noises.
More
I started the
Fox.
podcast mid conversation.
I'll sum it up really quickly. More Fox is this very old-looking, more voice modulator program that I found one day while being bored. You can bind sound effects to keys, so I can spam them in calls with my friends. Also, you can morph your voice, but who the fuck gives a shit about that part? So I can do shit like this. It's funny.
When I played League, the last time I played League, like as a normal game, was like 2013, and the only way I could play it was if I had like F1 bound to like the unzipping of a pants sound, like zip, and like F2 was bound to quack, and then right click was bound to laugh. So every time left click was bound to laugh, so I could still move. But I couldn't, every time I aimed an ability, it would play the laugh animation. League of Legends is a fucking terrible game.
Literally none of us play it anymore. We all just play Overwatch, the new meme game.
Quote from man I just saw on fucking Discord like yesterday playing League of Legends, you fucking liar.
It's true. Hey man, I do it only because on the off chance.
No.
No. I have a reason.
I'm only a social League player.
You shut your fucking mouth. I only play League of Legends because it's like keeping Team Fortress 2 installed. You know, one day, well, it's the Overwatch game, that is. You know, one day your friends are gonna be like, "Hey guys, let's play some fucking Team Fortress 2," and you're gonna be like, "Fuck, dude, I uninstalled it." But no, you're not gonna be like that because you're gonna still have it installed. With League, it's like, "Hey, I can still get on and play it." The reason I play ranked is because I want the gold border when I load into a game.
You want to fucking wave your dick around.
No, Ted, it's not about waving your dick. No. See. When I first did it, the first season I hit gold, back in season fucking 2, when I did that, that's what it was for. Just to feel good about myself. But season 3, this is when I started like fucking working and shit, so I stopped caring about a lot of things in life. And I'm like, man, I really don't give that much of a shit. I don't really care. So I just didn't bother. I played my placements, got silver, and said, fuck it, I don't give a shit about this game. And I played a game of League with like my two buddies. And I was getting mad at this one puppy because he was feeding horribly and was starting to talk shit to everybody. And I told him how to play better. Wasn't even rude either. I literally just told him, because he was playing his ear, I just told him how to play better. And he said, "Okay, Silver." And I was furious ever since. Because I realized, Tad, that it doesn't matter what I play or what I do. If I don't have that gold border when I load in, I'm not a validated player, apparently. I cannot tell my puppies what to do. So, I get to gold every season now. I could probably get higher if I tried. I don't know. I don't fucking care. I just get to gold every season just so that I can be a validated player and tell my puppies what to do on the off chance that we get into a game together and we play. We get bored one day and just feel like playing. That's what I do it for. Because I have to in order to ever play that game, even like just on the side.
Speaking of, I placed higher than you in my Overwatch placements, so that means I'm
Yeah,
better.
I'm currently higher than you, motherfucker.
I'm still a plat shitter. So.
Yeah, I'm a fucking diamond shitter, which is a thing now. You know the Overwatch ranking system is good when diamond's a shitter bracket. You know?
All right. You know what else is shitty? Let's go back onto the actual topic that we were gonna do.
Memes?
Right, 2016. It's pretty dank year. There's been a lot of crazy stuff.
A pretty autistic year, apparently.
Now, this is gonna sound dumb. You're gonna have to hold up here. Let me fucking flashbang you. Right click, shift, right click. Just kidding. McCree's right click is literally useless, and you should never use it ever. I had a fucking Roadhog with one little box, like 25 box of health. Right clicked, kept his model in my entire screen the entire time. Didn't die. Anyway, Harambe. So the fucking gorilla thing was the dumbest. It was the absolute dumbest thing that happened this entire year. It was like, all right, so. For people who don't remember exactly what it was, and they only remember Harambe, you know, as a legendary figure, it was like there was a lot of crazy shit going on. There was like police brutality, Black Lives Matter, all that stuff was starting up, and also Homestuck, quote unquote, ended in the same month.
I'm glad that's up
April.
there in the news for you.
Yeah, it was fucking tragic. I went through actual stages of grief, Alex. It was that shit. I fucking hate Homestuck. But Harambe was like, oh man, there's all this stuff. Hey guys, let's look at this ape. There was a kid in here, and this ape was had the chance to kill this child. So, man, they could have just tranked him. Why didn't, man, look at that. Let's ignore all this other actually important shit and talk about this gorilla. What's going on with this gorilla, guys? Come on. I mean, it's 2016. It was like, like, if you look at it from like a third person, like if you were like an alien looking in on this, you'd be like, yeah, no, this is total bullshit. They're just kind of like getting people to not care about important shit through this fucking gorilla.
And then memes started, and they just kept shitposting about Harambe on the internet, and then fucking dicks out for Harambe, and then fucking so much of the zoo's like, please making memes of our dead gorilla, and I like to think that like whoever like is like the head CEO of the zoo or however that fucking works, the president of zoos, is just thinking like, man, kind of wish we just let the gorilla kill that kid.
The president of zoos, Zootopia. Did Zootopia come out this year?
I don't know. I'll Google it real fast. Let me just type really loudly.
Just fucking smash that motherfucking keyboard.
Yeah, it did. We can talk about Zootopia. Fuck yeah, we're so talking about this piece of shit.
So, speaking of gorillas, I saw Zootopia in theaters because I didn't pay for it.
Oh, okay, so you're one of those guys. Did you go alone, too? Did you wear a collar there, motherfucker?
No, Alex, I wore my modified Cookie Monster outfit because it was the closest thing I could find to an affordable fursuit. Stop fursuiting.
Is that from something?
At my old work, my boss had a Cookie Monster outfit, and I wore it once, and I thought to myself, so this is what it's like to be a furry. Huh. How about that?
Huh, now I know what a TV dinner feels like.
Zootopia was alright.
Okay.
It was basically just like a movie about race. And my
racism is bad, okay? So
there was a deleted scene that would have made that movie fucking crazy. There was like, all right,
the shot collar thing, I know.
There was like shock collars. The fuck? There was like a delete. It was almost done.
They were even more on the nose about it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, on the nose. I think they mean hitting you straight in the face with a full fucking clenched fist.
Like punching a shark.
Okay, so here's my little thing over Zootopia. Now, I've unfortunately seen this movie about 4 times.
What the fuck?
But Tad, it wasn't by choice. Every time I would go into the break room at work, someone would already have it on.
I was in the middle of like a car ride. We were going somewhere else, and then the driver's just like, "Hey, let's go see Zootopia instead." And it's not like I can't like tuck and roll out of the car going 80 miles an hour, Alex.
But like people would just have it on in the break room. Like, fuck it, I'll watch it, I guess. And then like also there was a part where we had this movie stand set up by the electronics section at Walmart where we just play Zootopia on fucking loop. So piece by piece, I've seen the movie in total 4 times.
But that scene I was talking about, if you don't know what I'm talking about, our precious listeners, it's like a bar mitzvah, or not a bar. I don't know about a bar mitzvah. It's like your oh fuck, what was it called, Alex? Do you remember?
Every predator, by the time they get to a certain age, needs to wear a shock collar to keep their beastly instincts in check. They step out of line to get zapped.
Show too much emotion, like the kid's real happy and he gets shocked. And I'm like, holy fuck. But yeah, that would have made that movie way better.
Way better. See, quick little thing about the movie, about the racism thing. I don't really care that it's a little in the face about it, because it's supposed to be for a kids movie. They gotta understand it, you know?
Yeah.
They gotta understand that, like, hey, being fucking racist and judgmental is bad, but I think it was fucking Hot Diggity Demon of all fucking people, that opinionated guy. He made a thing that like the racism, and I actually heard this a couple other times from other people, but he's a name I can attach to it. He and other people have mentioned the racism's kind of shitty when it's multiple different animal races, because like a fox and a rabbit are way different than a white guy and a black guy. Like, we're humans, but those are animals that actually kill each other and shit. Like
humans
prey.
Kill each other all the time.
Yeah, but
I'd kill you if given the chance.
Yeah,
Alex.
but I don't eat you, Tad. I don't need to kill you to live as much as I'd want to. Fucking like
You need to kill to feel alive.
oh yeah, dude. Fucking do you main Reaper also?
I don't know which one of us has a Reaper mug.
Fucking hey, you bought it for me. Fucking okay, like the the racism can't be believable and understandable if your movie's supposed to be about racism being bad. Also, this one was only Hot Diggity Demon, and I don't necessarily think it's that much of an issue, but I bring it up anyway because he still has a point. It's who exactly is supposed to be what race, because they seem to swap at points of the movies. Because
I've seen that too, where it's like,
because prey outnumber the predators by a lot.
yeah, like maybe predators are like people of color, and prey are like
because
white folk.
but like,
hold on a second, that doesn't work.
Because predators are in power and prey fear the predator and are being like mistreated. So it's like, wait, what? It's like
it's kind of mixed.
Yeah, and here's my argument against that. I think the point was for it to be mixed, to give you just kind of like general different points of racism at different intervals. Like here's this race issue and here's this race issue and here's this race issue, you know? Like, it's not supposed to be like it's not supposed to follow the human rule exactly. It's just supposed to show kids, yeah, this happens, this racist thing happens in real life. Don't be like this, no matter what side it is.
Above all, it is a kid's movie.
Yeah. But I still agree, like, it's kind of hard to say racism's bad when, like, the racism in the context of this makes sense. They have every right, like a little like antelope has every right to be afraid of a fucking tiger sitting next to him. Like, he has the right to be afraid.
Speaking of being afraid,
did you know that they advertised that movie to
furries? About the scariest moment of 2016.
Oh, you just want to kiss
GilvaSunner and his channel closing, but not really. Okay, now it's over. Just kidding, it's still going on.
He clearly doesn't really want to do it, but fan demands keep bringing him back. That's about it, really.
Yeah. I enjoy GilvaSunner. He's fucking. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers. He's only got like 68,000 or something. Like, it's a really small number for GilvaSunner. Okay, so GilvaSunner only has like 125,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. But his impact has been like really huge. I'm scared whenever anyone links me like a video. Because my screen, I can never on my second screen, because I'm rocking the dual screens because I'm an animal.
Oh, nice.
It won't show the name of the person. It'll just have like the video. But spin-off, because of GilvaSunner, the Nut Shack became a real danko memo.
And also because of GilvaSunner, he did the fucking Lazy Town meme, which spiraled out of control.
Exactly, because the Lazy Town one branched off of the Nut Shack stuff.
Mm-hmm. And then the actual actor of Robbie Rotten coincidentally got cancer, and now memes have brought forth this issue, and people are giving him all their support and love, and are helping this guy beat cancer. Memes are saving a man's life right now, Tad.
Currently, memes have given this guy $105,000.
Memes,
his starting goal was half of that.
Memes put a man in the White House, Tad.
Oh man, they're the best memes, Alex. You wouldn't even believe it. We got the best memes. I'm doing the little hand thing.
Make America great again, my dudes. So I know I brought this up last episode, but can we just because we're doing this 2016 episode, let's just do a really quick recap. I still can't believe every fucking night on the news at work how butthurt people are that Trump won. Like, they just refuse to believe it. And
we are number one, but everyone is replaced with butthurt liberals.
But the best part about it is, Tad, is that fucking, like, okay, Obama had a little press conference thing, and people were asking, hey, about this hack that the Russians did to the election. And he's like, okay. The Russians did not hack our electoral system. They hacked emails and leaked them out, and the emails from Hillary Clinton were way more damning and controversial than anything Trump said. Because, in a way, because he is right. It's just like, well, it's kind of Hillary's own fault. She did a bunch of really bad shit, and people found out about it.
Because she's a psychopath.
Because she's literally a supervillain. But like, the first question someone asked was, so did Putin organize the hack? And Obama's just like, what hack? Just shut that fucker down. But like, God, people just refuse to believe. Now, I'll give people credit though. They're a little afraid about Russia's influence now because you hear shit about the Russians trying to influence the political election, because they probably fucking were. They're assholes. Russia's fucking always looking at us, fucking ready to pounce.
I'm cool with the Russians.
Me too,
because
comrade.
it's cold, Alex. Get it? Because it's cold. They got like the little furred hat. I have one of those hats.
Fucking.
So when they won't cross into God Emperor Donald Trump's golden utopia, formerly known as the United States.
Formerly known as the United States.
I'm safe, but just in case,
I've
got a MAGA
just
hat.
in case.
Actually, hold on.
Well, it's like learning how to speak like fucking Arabic in case the Muslims do come over to bomb you. You can do a quick fact check of like a scripture from the fucking Quran, and they'll be like, "All right, you get to live." You're like, "Whoo!"
It's like giving the school shooter a Snickers bar.
You never know when that guy is just gonna get up and say fucking Allah Akbar. You're just like, yeah, Allah Akbar, my dudes. You should come on, my dudes. And he's just like, you alright, my dude. And he'll just leave you alone. You'll live.
I'm glad that one of the typical Arabic sayings is just, my dude.
Yeah. Everyone says it, my dude.
What were we even talking about?
We were talking about Trump. What I was trying to say about the Russians is that I actually can understand why they're a little scared about Trump's Russian influence, because like out of all the people he could have hired as the Secretary of State, he hires the one guy who has really close ties to Vladimir Putin, and I'm like, okay, hold on a second, this is getting a little creepy.
You just don't understand, Alex.
Fucking.
My number one favorite moment of 2016. My absolute favorite moment of this entire year. I mean, there's still like 2 weeks or so left until it's over, or whenever. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, unless some crazy motherfucker does some stupid shit, I think we're safe on a favorite moment.
My favorite moment, because I stayed up all night watching the election night, was when Donald Trump won. He came out to this song, "You Can't Always Get What You Want," which is the absolute balls to the wall craziest thing he could have done. I fucking love it. I wish the fucking debate was I wish it was between like Trump and Sanders, because Sanders would have won in a fucking landslide.
It's just because
Trump's funny. He's got some dank memes. I can appreciate him. I would have voted for literally anyone else.
See, I didn't vote because I'm a fucking asshole who just sits in his room playing video games all day. But
I live in a blue state, so it doesn't matter who I voted for.
But
because Chicago exists, and
there was a point, Tad, where I was starting to think, like during the election, even though everyone was always telling me Trump was a bad idea, I was just like, you know what? I kind of want to see the world burn. I just, like, what if he actually wins? I mean, come on. Like, I'll walk...
There's two sides to me. Nicest person you've ever met? Twisted fucking psychopath.
The twisted fucking psychopath is just me with a photoshopped scorpion tattoo over my eye, and then just, like, vote Hillary, and a little check mark next to Trump, and I'm...
The scorpion's got like shitty JPEG artifacts that you put it into MS Paint.
Yeah, like one of my favorite images ever. Don't fuck with Grandpa, where he's got the fake
he's got
tattoo.
like the sunglasses put on. I'm LMAOing at your life.
You have to work 24 hours a day just to afford a fucking Snickers. LMAOing at your life right now. Don't fuck with Grandpa. Grandpa's such a dick.
So, okay, there was one thing that happened during the election that is confirmed 100% my theory. We switched from the Berenstein to the Berenstain universe, Alex. As I was watching the event unfold, that's what it was basically an event. It was a spectacle. Pennsylvania dropped from like 90% to 83% for no reason, Alex. That was when we crossed universes.
But that's just your theory, parentheses, a game theory.
It's all the way back to the Cold War, when for all intents and purposes we should be fucking dead, but we're not. And so it was very like a 0.001% chance we're still around, and then that compounds, and then Trump became president because of internet memes, and now we're in the Berenstein. Went from the Berenstein to the Berenstain universe, Alex. Anything's possible. Chaos magic, perception, ritual makes perception, makes reality.
Makes reality.
Like, the whole fucking Keck and Pepe shit is... Like, if you would have told
Reminder
me this...
that Pepe became a white nationalist symbol this year.
Oh, man, Before he did that, there's a picture of me doing the smug Pepe like on my Facebook, and now I'm worried that people are gonna think I'm like a fucking white. People are gonna think I'm a skinhead, like you look.
Shut
You
the
look
fuck.
like a skinhead, but people are gonna think I'm the skinhead.
Oh my god. I think people are scared of me because I shaved my head now.
You look like a skinhead, Alex. You gotta embrace it.
I fucking.
You gotta
hey,
wear.
hey,
You gotta
my
wear.
buddy at work said, "Hey, hey, Alex, you managed to pull off the look without looking racist."
That's an accomplishment for you to just do anything but not look like a huge fucking racist.
I look like the guy you would see voting for Trump in an electoral booth.
You gotta wear like a fucking glomp me shirt.
Glomp me, sure.
Speaking of glomping, all right, biggest disappointing game of 2016 by fucking far, No Man's Sky. Boy, my brother and I were really excited for that when we saw it at E3. We're like, oh man, this looks like Spore, but like, damn, look at that, look at all them stars. It's gonna be great. Holy shit! And then I was wary because I wasn't around for Spore, but I had heard the stories.
I was one of the guys hyped for Spore. That's why I wasn't hyped for No Man's Sky. But continue. I'll get to my side later.
I had the crushing defeat of Homestuck's Ending, so I'm like, hold on a second, let me back up and reevaluate everything I know. No Man's Sky probably won't be that good. I had to fucking back that ass up, fucking look, just like fucking survey my fucking my fields. My fucking peasant fields as they're farming up their video games for me. Fucking farming up their... I played No Man's Sky once. I played it at PAX. I ran out of jet fuel, and so I had to slowly walk on the ground to get anywhere, and I got really fucking bored.
It's just a game where you collect and harvest shit. Have fun doing
Literally,
whatever.
What's the point?
Have fun. Anyway, the point is to like go be in space and survive. You collect space materials to do more space stuff. It's a space
I could
exploration
do that in
game.
fucking space engineers, and at the same time build a space station.
Okay,
in
so
space.
okay, I'll explain No Man's Sky because I actually know entirely how this game worked, even though I've only seen some gameplay for it. Because I understand completely what the developers were doing and how they fucked up, how they're stupid, outside of their lies, of course. Okay, so
Lay it on me.
I was one of the guys hyped as fuck for Spore years ago. Now, granted, I was a lot younger, but either way, I was hyped for Spore. It looked awesome. I've seen the gameplay things. I've seen them talking about it. All this shit. Game comes out. Nani, the fuck is this shit? Now, here's the thing about Spore. The game, everyone says this, the game wasn't even all that bad. It was actually kind of okay. Like, I played it for a little while. People kind of enjoyed it almost. But you see what it could have been, and that's what makes people upset. It's kind of like, imagine if the current WoW came out back, like all this stuff in WoW came out like back then, people would like it, People only don't like the new stuff in WoW because they miss the old stuff and they can't get it back. That's what they were with Spore. The current stuff isn't even terrible. It's just they miss what it could have been. You know what I mean? You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking. So like when No Man's Sky was being hyped up and shit, every single bit and comment I saw, like a bit of gameplay I saw, every bit of little comment that I saw, I'm like, this is Spore. This is gonna be just like Spore. So here's how I knew immediately that this was going to be awful. Big expectations. When have they ever, in any video game ever in history, come true?
Or webcomic.
Literally. Like, what video game can you think of where they're like, yep, you can do anything? Like, this is going to be the biggest thing we've ever made. You could do everything you want. When has it ever come true? When have they ever not been full of shit? Exactly. Now, let me continue. Bold-faced lies. Will this game have multiplayer? Yes. Will you be able to play with other people? Yes. Can you customize your character? Well, in a way. You know the fucking quotes that get posted all the time of how he was completely wrong and lying. See, I know that they wanted to. They were probably developing the game still while that interview was going on, and were trying to program multiplayer. Didn't have enough time, and had to say, fuck it, we gotta ship it, and ship the game without it. Hoping they can get away with the idea of just saying, hey, the game is just super big, you won't find each other, Smilelly face, and fucking patch it in real quick under the radar. But that didn't work out too well. And the entire point of the game was to travel around space in these very unique looking worlds, alternate types of gravity, like actual planet physics, collecting and harvesting materials, going to space stations, and meeting other people. It was just supposed to be like a cool, almost like a Second Life kind of thing, where you just go around and fuck around and enjoy shit. It was supposed to be like basically living a whole new life, but in a space kind of setting, a sci-fi space setting. Problem
like
is
Eve,
that...
but with gameplay instead of spreadsheets.
Yeah. The problem with that is that, like, what the fuck's the point of this game? What are you doing? You just live in a glorified chat room while you fly around in a spaceship? Like, what the fuck? But also, the first time they said, hey, you can go to all these various planets, did anyone in our planet think, hey, man, it's gonna be awesome and every planet's gonna be unique and cool? Did you actually unironically think that's gonna happen? No, fuck ass.
Like, from day one, as soon as I said it, I'm like, that's
not even feasibly possible to do that shit. Like, part of the bad hype is people's fault. They thought the game was gonna be way more than it even like feasibly could have been. But some of it is still the hand of the developers itself, directly lying to people about multiplayer and shit. I
feel like Sony told them you cannot say no. But I think they took that like, oh, we can't say no because like if you ever in a lot of like interviews with like AAA like representatives and stuff, whenever they're asked a question and they have to say no, they won't say no, like definitely. They'll say like, haha, well,
my opponent is a liar and he can't be trusted.
Yeah, we're thinking about it. You know, they'll say stuff like that. So I think that's what they want. I think that's what Sony wanted them to say.
The stupid dog wants to get in this stupid room because he wants to hang out. What do you want? Get your butt in here.
Oh, I got a text message from your aunt yesterday.
What the fuck did she say to you?
She sent like a mass text with like Jasper wearing some kind of neckerchief.
Oh, the little bandana, the little ribbon picture.
Yeah.
She wanted to take a Christmas picture of Jasper, so she sent it to like everybody she knew. He was wearing a little ribbon.
Everybody she knew. There was like 7 people in that conversation, Alex.
Yeah, we don't know a lot of people, Tad.
I don't feel bad.
Anyway, fucking...
Your aunt's weird. She sent me, like, underwear in the mail.
Yeah, my aunt's fucking weird, huh? like, she's got her dog... She's been living with her dog alone for, like, what, 10... How old are you, Jasper? 11, 12?
How do you expect him to answer? Is he gonna fucking bark 11 times?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. He's not a horse. You can't teach him to count.
He'll bark in Korean, like those people I play with in Overwatch. Which, can I just put a side story real quick here for this podcast episode? Let me tell you about South Korea. Okay, so I like Korea. Korea's okay. Like, they made Kundo. I like that movie. That's about the extent that I know. No, okay.
What the fuck is Kundo?
That's the movie with the butcher.
About Korea is that they made a bunch of Yahoo comics that are really fucking funny.
Yeah. Korea actually has a very good sense of humor. At least their creative minds seem to get out of Korea are really fucking funny. They made the meme song that everybody loves, you know, Gangnam Style. Fucking Korea fucking made every free-to-play MMO in history.
Yeah. Because life is so shitty in Korea, you need a grinding MMO to get out of it. Which, if you're playing one right now, hope you're enjoying the podcast.
I've been in and out of Korean-based things before, so, you know, I've dibbled and dabbled with these people before. They're pretty cool, actually, you know?
You played Wizard 101. I don't think you can play a shittier MMO.
Hey, man, I played that specifically just to see how shitty it was, man. I didn't think it was
ironic. I only ironically voted for Trump, guys. Don't worry about it.
Hey, man, I have legitimately picked games on that fucking RPG or whatever it's called that just lists free-to-play MMOs just to try them out to see how shitty they are. It's what I do when I'm bored.
I remember seeing you go to like Cayman Games. And,
Cayman was the shit, dude. Cayman was the shit.
Loading your laptop with like shitty viruses, downloading Dragon Ball Z Mugen Fighters.
Dude, the computer exploded. Yeah, dude. That's why I used it all on that shitty laptop and never my main computer. It was expendable.
The laptop literally caught on fire.
No, it didn't catch on fire. It just started smoking. It was getting to the point of catching on fire. It was getting there.
What did you do after that? I don't remember what you did because I remember like I went upstairs.
We got rid of it. I said this is literally a time bomb. Okay, what was I talking about again?
I was going to mention
Korea. Okay.
one time
I need to tell this Korean story.
And you had to punch a dog.
Yeah. Where we got attacked by dogs, I had to pick them up and start punching them. I got attacked by dogs once. I've been around. Okay. Shh. Korean stories. So Korea's cool. I don't hate them. In fact, I kind of like them. They're all right. They make good shit. But.
What are you talking about roof Koreans?
Shh, they can get the fuck out of my Overwatch games. Because I work a night shift, so when I'm off work, I'm playing at 3 a.m. And that is prime time Bo-G hour, okay? Now, let me tell you something. I got so frustrated that I wrote down a bunch of Korean swears so that way I could speak to these people. No, I might mispronounce these because there was no pronunciation helper, but I've got Jenjong.
Our Korean listeners will surely assist us.
There's Jenjong, which means shit or god damn it. There's Bo-G, which means pussy. There's my personal favorite, byung-shin, which means dumbass / retard. It's the Korean baka. And then there's G-ral, which means bullshit. Or it's G-ral. But now, I usually said, "What's up, my dudes?" or "Greetings, my dudes," every Overwatch game I join, just to show that I have a mic, And now I just say, "Byung-shin, my dudes." Bunch of Bo-Gs in the enemy team right now, am I right? That's just how I talk now. I've snapped. There's a huge phrase, but I don't know how to pronounce it, where it translates to, "There's an eel in my hovercraft." I want to learn how to say it just so I can spam it whenever I just yell it really loudly whenever I do my ultimate attack in Overwatch.
There's an eel in my hovercraft.
No. There are eels in my hovercraft, multiple. There are eels in my hovercraft. Play of the game.
I got my friend Michael. I have two Japanese tweet tokens. Because I made shitty Windows Movie Maker videos for him. I cashed in one of them to have him tweet out, "Homestuck must be stopped. It cannot be allowed to continue." And I tweeted that out to Andrew Hussey.
Okay, so other things that happened in 2016 besides Korea pissing me off. Right. An amazing video game came out, Battleborn.
Bad game.
Yeah. It's a bad game, dead game, awful game. What's your name? Battleborn. This game was not very good. I've said it multiple times here. I'm not going to say it for an 8th time. But to whoever is a new viewer, new listener on this podcast episode, Battleborn is really not funny.
Whoever's a new listener, byung-shin, my dude.
Yeah, byung-shin, my dude. Get that Bo-G looking ass out of here.
How do you say "step out of that jabroni outfit"?
I don't know. I only wrote 4 Korean swear words down. I wrote them in Korean too, so in case I ever see it pop up, I could know what they're saying. I could know if they call me a pussy or a dumbass or not. But Battleborn sucks. Overwatch came out. It's okay. So let's. We've already had episodes about that. We've already had episodes about Mighty Number 9 and how I hate everything about that besides the fucking light bulb character. But let's talk about a game that has a personal little strike in my heart of hurting me to close this episode off of 2016 being just, a year. StarFox Zero came out.
That's right. We were going to do an entire episode on this, but it was 2.5 hours long.
Yeah, so rather than cover the entire StarFox series and what it means to me, let's just do a quick thing about StarFox Zero because it's the current one. Now, I'm a big fan of StarFox. I've seen Zootopia 4 times. I'm sure you could assume that by now. Fucking get him the quack in there. Fucking. So StarFox Zero comes out. Last game that come out for StarFox was StarFox Command. 10 years ago. I was 12 years old. That's how long ago that was.
Jesus.
Tad, 10 years is a long time. There is so much. That is half of my life just about. For this new game to come out. StarFox Command was not very good. I tried replaying it at the airport when I was flying to fucking Chicago to go see Hatsune Miku live.
Japanese pop star sensation Hatsune Miku.
Which is another thing that we did this year.
That's right.
So, and I couldn't stand playing it. Now that I'm older and have taste, you can tell I've seen Zootopia 4 times. Now that I have taste, fucking, I just couldn't stand playing it. And I somehow beat that game and got every ending. I don't know how I did that as a kid. It's just true what they say. As a kid, you just kind of put up with bad games because you're just a kid. You don't know any better.
You don't know that this game is fucking terrible.
You think like, it's whatever, and you just keep doing it because you got nothing else to do. Fucking, it sucked. So everyone was wanting a new game, and no one really knew how to continue it. They're like, let's just reboot it for the third time. So they did. So let's finally get to the topic. So a game comes out in the Wii U. I'm pretty excited as a guy who's been waiting for a game for 10 years. As a kid who went on a fucking forum board for StarFox. I mean, what? You couldn't tell? I saw Zootopia 4 times, dude. I'm getting a lot of
It was the website was StarFox Online, wasn't it?
some shit like that, yeah. Luckily, all of my posts have been deleted over time. Yeah, I checked one day just to make sure. I'm safe. However, my private messages are still there. So when I logged into my account just to see what happened, I saw all of them there. I'm like, yep, I was a huge motherfucker when I was a little kid. Like, yep, that happened. Fucking.
You had some interesting characters on there. I remember you telling me about it.
Oh yeah. We could do a side episode.
Jack.
Yeah. There's a whole story about that forum board. Fucking Jesus. Hey, that's where I met fucking Frederick Fox, the guy who did that StarFox animation that everyone was cramming about when the StarFox Zero came out. I know that guy.
Fox in space, right?
Yeah. He's fucking cool. I like that guy. He was making that for 9 years. It was originally supposed to be a musical. There's a little fun fact to put in your wiki. Fucking. Let's finally get the StarFox Zero, everybody. I know you're fucking. I'm blue balling you right now. Just fucking giving you a handy, but then holding it real tight like in your hentai, so you can't fucking finish. Okay, so StarFox Zero comes out. Pre-ordered it. Well, I went to pre-order it the day before it came out because I'm an asshole. So he's like, well, we're not supposed to give these out until the game actually comes out, but here's your StarFox pin. I'm like, cool, sweet. No, I remember what happened now. Now, I went to go pick up the game because I thought it was supposed to come out on Friday, but I'm like, nah, sorry, it's not actually here. It comes out tomorrow. But since you drove all the way out here, have that pre-order pin. I'm like, cool, thanks, dude. Or the little badge thing that you can iron on shirts. So then the next day, I went to go actually pick up the game at GameStop. It's like, oh, and also here's your badge. I'm like, cool. So now I have 2 of those pieces of shit in my drawer.
You're deranged, Aleks.
I'm deranged. I'm a madman. I'm just gonna fucking iron them over my eyes so I don't need to see this horrible game anymore. So I finally play this piece of shit. I get home.
Punished Aleks.
Instead
of the eye patch, it's just the StarFox one.
I put the game in. I start it up. I do the tutorial, and I'm like, this is actually awesome because I get to hear the StarFox music play. The game looks pretty nice, and this is an on-rail segment, so it doesn't actually control too bad. I'm like, you know what? This might be okay. Then Fox says, switching to all-range mode, and all of my happiness just slowly rotted away. It was like... You ever see Wonder Over Yonder, where it's just that slow web of him just frowning when he was initially smiling, just you can pinpoint the exact moment his heart breaks in half. Yeah, the minute I had to switch between looking up at the TV screen and looking down through the cockpit view on my Wii U gamepad, I'm like, yep, this is gonna be a bad one. So, play the game. We go to Corneria, the first level. Not bad. I'm liking this. Then I do the boss fight in all-range mode, and I start hating it. And that's basically the entire game, where every time you're about to have fun, the game decides that you don't deserve having fun.
It switches you to all-range mode.
Yeah, all-range mode controls like garbage. Being able to aim on the on-rail segments is actually pretty cool, and could make some pretty cool boss fights. But, I mean, Platinum Games is the one who made it, right? I guess they just didn't understand what, people liked in video games. Like when they were children and played games and smiled, they just forgot all of that. All they remembered was just getting really upset at horrible controls, and they just loved that and just wanted to make sure everyone experienced that same thing they did, and went out of their way to make it as unenjoyable as humanly possible. Was there a playtester at some point in this game that was like, man, this kind of fucking blows? And I'm pretty sure actually there was, because they delayed the game. The famous quote, delayed game is eventually good, right? So they delayed the game, and I remember that one thing is you could turn the fucking shooting thing, the aiming off to only be activated while you're shooting. But when are you going to stop shooting? StarFox. It's useless, and you're gonna need it anyway to fight bosses and shoot in the first place. It's bad.
So how exactly does it? All right, so all range mode on the screen will be like a third-person view of your ship.
Okay,
right?
yeah. Okay. Here's how it works. Now you've played StarFox before. All range mode is literally just you fly around in all range. The camera's still behind you like usual, but there's a second camera that is the cockpit view. Remember how you could push like up on the fucking little C button thing on the N64 and you can look through the cockpit? It was just kind of a flavor thing. You never would actually use it because it just kind of made shit harder to see. It was just kind of like a cool, like, look how immersive we are. You can be in the ship. But like, it's the cockpit view. And when you twist and turn the Wii U gamepad with a gyro aiming, Morty, it's like fucking... it's like Splatoon. You aim with the gyro controls and shoot and shit. And... you have to swap between doing that in all range mode because you're controlling in a big 3D space environment in all the directions with ships coming at you at every side, but you have to look down, you have to look up to aim your ship and drive to not bump into shit and everything and get to a spot, but you need to look down at the gamepad and fucking aim that, move that around. Now you can't use the right trigger, God forbid. Fucking, you gotta twist and turn it with the gyro controls to shoot at the targets. So you have to cut. So not only are you looking up and down at the screen, but you're also twisting your hands around like a fucking retard. It is.
Hold on a second. So how do you turn around?
You use the left analog stick to turn the ship around.
Okay.
You can.
Okay. So
you're
you
still
can use the left stick.
Number
to
10.
move,
You're hitting the buttons. You're steering the analog stick, twisting the entire controller, and looking up and down at the same time. It is legitimately the most uncomfortable game experience I think they could have ever made. That should be in the world record. They use every single motion you can use while sitting down. The only thing they could honestly add to it was like a motion shake gimmick to do a barrel roll. That's the only thing they could have added to it to make it worse. Like,
you gotta shake your fucking controller.
Shake the whole thing up and down to fucking do like a barrel roll. So just put every single action, every single bit of uncomfortableness in a game. Oh my god, it's so bad. And because it's when the controls in a game is bad, you're constantly feeling and reminded about how little fun you're having.
That's
you have
true,
to feel.
You can't lose yourself into what's happening on the screen.
Like I can play a game that controls well, but the gameplay, like, it might be a little boring. I'll be a little bored, like whatever. Or I can play a game with a bad story, but I can like look past it because whatever, the gameplay's a little more important sometimes. Unless it's like a game that has like 4-hour-long cutscenes. But like when a game controls like shit, you don't want to play it because it's not fun. It's bad. It feels bad. And whatever else that you could possibly have that's good is completely negated because it feels like shit. And that's the problem with StarFox Zero. Not even counting the other vehicles, not even counting everything else. It feels bad to play. It is horribly uncomfortable, and it makes me sick. I was so disappointed with that because I was so happy. And Nintendo was really looking forward to this one. They had a 15-minute long little movie thing to hype this up.
It was like an anime thingy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like the CG animation thing that they put out to add the game out. And they fucking had that E3 thing with the puppets. They were excited for this. Why the fuck?
This kind of happened with Squidward Sword as well. Where I feel like there's a bunch of the older developers are like, oh man, this is really fun. Look at this, ha ha. And the way that they're using it isn't like.
They're probably just fucking around with it for like an hour, Like,
yeah,
they're 70-year-old dudes. They don't
else,
play games.
Here's what I think happened. I think that when they were testing it out, people would try it, and then their boss would ask them, so how does it feel? And they would immediately respond, very good. Immediately, without saying, like, this isn't working. I get what you're going for, but we have to change this, because this isn't...
Because they're afraid of their positions and shit.
What they should have done is they should have spent more time in the tutorial showing you how to swing the sword properly. Because, like, there would be, like, people who were playing it, and, like, they wouldn't, I was able to beat Squidward Sword because I thought, like, okay, hold on. Let me stop using a Wiimote and pretend it's a sword. And I was able to swing it easier. Like, it's shit like that where, like, there'll be one fun thing and like, oh man, this is really cool, and then no one will tell them to stop. That's how you get shit like Paper Mario. It's just partners. Nah.
Here's a fun thing
that
to go
made
with
Paper
you.
Mario fun. Nah. Let's make it so that battling is literally pointless. Nah, just fuck it. We already got one
Let's just
RPG,
make a lot of
Mario
bad
Luigi.
decisions, everybody. It's like with Sega, you know, like, hey guys, let's make a good game. Nah, we don't really feel like it.
I haven't played Color Splash yet. I played Sticker Star.
The way people describe it
fun.
as like the gameplay's pretty meh, like it's okay, it's not the worst, but it's not the best, but the writing is fucking fantastic. That's what I hear.
Just give me fucking, like, you could have easily swoosed partners in, or give me some, like, the worst part about Sticker Star, besides like the partners missing, was being unable, like, okay, I want to jump on this Goomba in the middle. Oh, I can't do that. I can't select who I'm going to attack. All right, you can fuck off. And then I just ran from every single battle after
Literally
that.
the most key thing in any kind of like turn-based RPG game ever.
Yeah, like, fuck off. Paper Mario is dead. I've accepted it now.
But
even though I haven't even played Color Splash. So.
But
Color Splash actually looked better, so I don't know.
But to add on with the whole their bosses thing, reminder that Splatoon that came out just like last year, that is very popular and was really, really successful, was made entirely by new people in the company. So hey, you know, really makes you think, you know? Really gets the neurons firing. It's almost like they're getting really old, a little disconnected from people or something, right? I mean, come on, it's almost like time is the everything killer, you know? Man, it's almost like a lot of time's passed since that guy was running things.
Really gets your neurons.
That feel when you are too intelligent for video games. Now, let's close this.
There's one game that's run by, Pokemon Sun and Moon are probably my favorite ones.
Well, remember, that's run by a different... Pokemon's actually made by Game Freak, a different company.
That's right. They're, fuck, what does Nintendo do? Do they produce it?
They just give them the money to make it. They contract Game Freak to do... That's how game developers work. They publish it, basically.
Okay.
Like, Nintendo created
Sun and Moon is
Nintendo created the IP, Nintendo created all that shit, but they had the developers, Game Freak, make the game. And I don't know if Game Freak
was real good.
That
was a fantastic job.
I think Game Freak is, like, owned by Nintendo, is like a subsection of it, but they themselves are, like, managed by themselves. Like, they're their own, like, they're a sub-company, so they have their own, like, management and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they've made other games too. They've made there was like a rhythm RPG that they made on
like
the 3DS.
Like someone can fact check me on that if Nintendo owns them or not. But like basically it's a different people make it. But Sun and Moon was actually pretty good. I liked it a lot. Fucking Team Skull is my new favorite team.
Mudsdale.
Best team. Fucking they're the best written. They're awesome. I love them.
I did Nuzlocke for my first run, and I got all the way up to like the last Kahuna fight, like right before I fought Solgaleo. And then I died because I thought the fourth Kahuna was a ghost for some reason, and then her Mudsdale just fucking destroyed my team.
Oh yeah, Hapu did that to my team too.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I barely survived. Oh shit, an Arcanine with extreme speed. Well, I'm dead. And that was the end of my Nuzlocke run.
Masaka.
What the fuck was I gonna do? Use a Gengar?
He's fast.
No, he's boring.
Whoops.
I don't like Gengar. I'm the only person who doesn't. I think he's stupid.
Haunter is better, dude. Okay, so to close this whole thing out, let's talk about everyone's favorite thing about the meme year. The memes themselves. What is your favorite meme to see on like V? Your favorite shitpost meme to see?
Oh god. You're gonna have to give me some more time. I mean, if we want to talk about
remember, we can edit this shit,
so
your time could be a whole 3 seconds.
My favorite meme that I can think of right now, the first one that pops to my head, is that the Homestuck Threads on Co. My favorite meme is slutty feet, because it's so fucking out. It's just the idea of like someone will post a picture and then be like, look at that person, she's got slutty feet, and there's something about it that makes me giggle. I don't know why, but besides that, probably we are number one, because I really enjoy that.
See,
I didn't think I would.
I'm actually like that feel when you are too intelligent for video games is actually kind of growing on me, because it's just this like asshole post that always gets fucking like responses, but
too intelligent to be president.
Yeah, that feel when you're too intelligent to be president, and the stupid picture of the stupid brain. But like it's gotta be that, or just Fuck, dude. I really just want to cover my least favorite memes because.
Okay, let's swap gears here.
Okay, least favorite memes, easy. Which ones piss you off? Because it's easier to remember. It's easier to be angry.
Originally, what did he mean by this?
Okay,
but now
was
I've
that
swapped that
2016?
one around into loving it again.
Was that 2016 or was that 2015? Because I had the same thing. I used to hate what did he mean by this? Because it would just be like slap my hand. What did he mean by this? It would just be like the laziest fucking like shit post. Just he. What did he mean by this? Wait, no. What did he mean by this? It was just
that was
an
probably
awful
my
meme.
least favorite dank meme of 2015.
Oh, you
I don't
didn't
think it was
like
2016.
Lanky Kong? I was indifferent to Lanky Kong, but for this year, my least favorite meme has to be the incomplete sentence meme. Like perfect games don't exist, and you like post a picture of the perfect game. I hate that meme. It's so fucking cringy.
Okay, I think my least favorite is now that the dust is settled.
I like that one because it's lame. I like it because it's so like pff, yeah, it's one of these threads. And you just get in, like you just pshaw, and you just get in that thread and just have a little laugh. You know, it's just a funny like lazy like ass thread.
Okay, underappreciated memes. I'm gonna go with record scratch. Yup, that's me. Now you're probably wondering how I got into this situation.
When I saw that for Fallout New Vegas get posted on V, like just record scratch freeze frame. Yep, that's me. But you're wondering how I got mixed up in this situation. Well, let's take it back to the beginning. I thought it was the funniest fucking shit, and it just never came back, and I was so fucking sad. I've seen it, like, pop up, like, people have been trying to revive it, but it's just, it never caught on, and it makes me upset. That's my hipster meme right there.
Alright, so that was meme talk. If there's any other super dank memes that come up before the end of the year, we'll let you guys know immediately. Aleks will be in charge of Meme Watch 2016 for the... I'll give him the remaining... let me look at the thing here. Literally 2 weeks. You have 2 weeks, Aleks. Keep an eye out.
for more dank memes, like a deal's the deal, Anon.
Well, okay, Aleks. This one... Alright, what is a non-want milky? I don't know what
Okay,
this is. It keeps popping
that's a
up.
meme that I also hated. That meme's bad. That is like that is probably my actual
Bad
least
meme.
favorite one.
Dead
Okay,
meme.
okay. Thank you for reminding me. That legitimately might be the one, because I'm mad. I'm angry. That might be my actual least favorite meme ever, because it was not lazy, but not funny lazy. Not like, ha, whatever. Like
It's
like
gross.
not doing some like
It's
lowbrow
disturbing.
racist joke lazy. No, it was just titties and then getting banned. It's like, fuck you, get out of here, boo. Get that weak shit out of here! Like just posting a picture of just her with your stupid I don't know even who that is. It's probably somebody important on like a Twitch girl or some garbage. I don't fucking care. Some fucking chick and her stupid tits, and then like that would get banned every day for like a week. Then the next thread I saw was post a picture of you and Anons will judge what video games you like, and it was a picture of her face. And I'm just like, get that weak shit out of here. It is like the worst meme to get fucking free use, and it pissed me off. Literally just titties. That's your joke? That's your great meme to fucking post? See, I made a perfect meme, Tad, alright? I actually helped with this. Like, I stayed in this fucking Bulgarian dungeon for 3 weeks, crafting the perfect meme. It's called Cool Shirts Guy. Only I can post this meme, because it is perfect
Cool
meme
Shirts
just
Guy.
for me. No one can steal this meme from me. It is Cool Shirts Guy. I don't know the
I
whole
don't know
thing.
what you're talking about. Cool shirt. This is the first I've heard of
Oh,
it.
you've never seen... It's this really long shit post about this guy who made the ultimate meme called Cool Shirts Guy. It's just like this black dude with a t-shirt on. It's just like
Is
a
it the
stock
dude
photo.
that has like this? Is like, wow, this is the great meme.
No,
I
it's
am
just
loving it.
it's
8
just
out
a
of 8
stock
meme
photo of
points.
some dude in a t-shirt, and it's this like really long like novel about this guy who created the perfect meme called Cool Shirts Guy. Then he respond to it with the same thing but edited slightly till it gets into like I stayed in the depths of an Albanian dungeon for 3 years crafting the perfect meme. Like it would just get a little crazier every time. The story of creating Cool Shirts Guy. It's a really dumb meme, and I like that one. I don't think it's
Like the degrees of I think it's degrees of irony or separation, where it's like you look at a hamburger and then one separation, the hamburger looks at you, and then you look at a plate, there's no hamburger, you are the hamburger, and it just gets like crazier and crazier and crazier as like you go out more and more.
Oh shit. Yeah, basically.
Day 16 in the ghost house.
Yeah, it's basically.
I have crafted the perfect meme.
Yeah, basically that it is the ghost house humor. It's the ghost house of memes.
I love the ghost house.
It just keeps going on, but for whatever reason, it's still kind of funny.
My brother Zach fucking hates it. I tried showing him the ghost house. Like, I sent him a message. Like, I sent him because it was like the 4th day of like trying to go through Verizon because my phone bill was being fucked up. I'm like, day 4 in the Verizon house. He told me to shut the fuck up.
Okay, so that was 2016, the year memes took over. So, how do you rate 2016, Tad?
I give it 8 out of 8 meme points. I'm loving it.
Fuck, I was gonna say that if you didn't.